So ladies and gentlemen, could you all please stand now to welcome the bridal party? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please all be seated? Could you turn the flashlight off, please? Well, good afternoon to you all, and on behalf of James and Flavia, I am delighted to welcome you all here today to the magnificent Warwick Castle on Sunday the 20th of December 2015, a very special and a very important day for them both. We are here today to celebrate one of life's great moments, the union in marriage of James Michael Ballard and Flavia Torres Orta G. Aruja. You are here to witness the beginning of a brand new journey for them together as they now become marriage partners. A wedding is a wonderful occasion filled with hopes, dreams and excitement, celebrating the love that James and Flavia have for each other and making memories to last for a lifetime. Through their vows today, James and Flavia are making a lifelong commitment to each other. And through your presence here, you are expressing your support for them. So the first thing that I must ask is if any person here present knows of any lawful impediment why James and Flavia may not be joined together in matrimony, then would they please declare it now? You expecting something, were you? Looking around, would anybody dare? James and Flavia, marriage requires devotion, the ability to listen, the wisdom to know when we are wrong, and the humility to be able to put things right. Above all, marriage requires unquestioning and unconditional love. The vows that will unite you as husband and wife today are a formal, legal and public pledge of your lifelong love for each other. So I need to tell you that the place in which we are all now met has been duly sanctioned according to the law for the celebration of civil marriages. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. Before you're joined in matrimony, I have to remind you both of the solemn and the binding character of the vows you are about to make. So I'm going to ask each of you now in turn if you freely undertake the obligations of marriage and to declare that you know of no lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. And our two formal witnesses to these legal declarations and to the marriage vows in a moment are Lorna and Paul Ballard, who I know are sitting on the front so you can hear clearly, can you? So listening carefully, please. James, I'm going to ask you a question, and I do need the answer to be, I am. Are you, James Michael Ballard, free, lawfully, to marry Flavia Torres Octagi Aruja?
I am.
Same question for you, Flavia. Would you answer I am to this question? Are you, Flavia Torres Octagi Aruja, free, lawfully, to marry James Michael Ballard?
I am.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the very important part of our ceremony when James and Flavia will now pledge to each other to be loving friends and partners in marriage as they now say their marriage vows. So would you like to get a little closer to each other and join both hands together? Holding both hands and looking at each other whilst you repeat your marriage vows after me. Lorna and Paul, listening carefully, please. James. I, James Michael Ballard.
I, James Michael Ballard.
Take you, Flavia Torres Octagi Aruja.
Take you, Flavia Torres Octagi Aruja.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
I, Flavia Torres Octagi Aruja.
I, Flavia Torres Octagi Aruja.
Take you, James Michael Ballard.
Take you, James Michael Ballard.
To be my wedded husband.
To be my wedded husband.
James and Flavia, a soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys and keys to fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open the locks, our truest selves step out and we can be completely and honestly who we are. We can be loved for who we are and not for who we are pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of the other. No matter what else goes wrong around us, with that one person, we are safe in our own paradise. Our soulmate is someone who shares our deepest longings and our sense of direction. Our soulmate is the one person who makes life come to life. It is an ancient tradition for marriage partners to exchange wedding rings. The giving and receiving of rings symbolises the continuity of your relationship and the sharing of your lives together. It is a way of sealing your marriage contract and an outward sign to the world of the lifelong promises you're making to each other here today. James and Flavia have chosen to exchange wedding rings today and to make their own promises to each other, and Ugo has the wedding rings. Ugo, would you like to come forward? Go to James, and James, will you take Flavia's ring, please?
Good question.
Tied on very carefully, I think. And Ugo, if you take your seat for a moment. Place the ring on her finger. And holding it in place, James, with both hands, will you please repeat your promise after me? Flavia, I give you this ring
Flavia, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage
and a symbol of our love.
and as a symbol of our love.
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
to care for you and respect you,
care for you and respect you,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Ugo, may we have the other ring? Go to Flavia. And Flavia, will you take James's ring? Thank you very much, Ugo. You can sit down now. Well done, thank you. Place the ring on his finger. And holding it in place, Flavia, with both hands, repeat after me. James, I give you this ring
James, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage
and a symbol of our love.
and a symbol of our love.
I promise to love you,
Promise to love you,
to care for you and respect you
to care for you and respect you
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Join both hands together again. James and Flavia, looking at your wedding rings in the future will always remind you of this very special day and of the important vows and promises you have made to each other. This is the start of a brand new life for you both. May your love create a safe haven on the journey that lies ahead. It is your love that has brought us all here today. So may it grow deeper and sweeter with each passing day. James Michael Ballard and Flavia Torres Horta de Araújo, you have both made the declarations of marriage as prescribed by law, and you have made loving promises to each other here in the presence of your witnesses, your family and your friends. And so now it is with the greatest of pleasure that I am able to pronounce that you are lawfully joined together as husband and wife. And James, will you please kiss your very beautiful bride?